this gutter adapter that takes this gutter aluminum downspout to the pipe, it's made so it keeps the aluminum downspout tight to the house, which you want. If it's pulled away from the house, it looks unsightly. But unfortunately, this has to step in away from the pipe. These are never made with enough slope. Water needs a lot of slope so that you can keep the part slippery and the water doesn't come spraying out. Now there's another problem. So when we get these calls and people are telling us that their house is getting water in the basement or the garage is flooding, we know what to look for. Now here's the other issue. In here, there's a pop-up emitter, but it can't pop up and emit the water. This is one of those little store-bought pop-ups. Unfortunately, when the grass grows over, it doesn't have the ability to pop up anymore, so the water just pours out at the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig that little tiny pop-up up, and we're going to put one in with a turf restrictor plate. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to put in our leaf filter. Now here's the other side of that garage. We have another downspout. You see that leaf? That leaf? That tells me the water's shooting up out of here because it can't get out. And there's a leaf. There's leaves. There's organic material. So this is a problem. You have this adapter that steps over so that the gutter downspout can fit tight to the house, which I like. Nice clean look. But we have other problems. Okay, so again, you know, and I had to do some looking to find this. Right in here, there's a pop-up emitter. The grass grew over it, and it can't pop up and emit water. These little store-bought pop-ups are the #1 reason for basement flooding, crawl space flooding. So you can see this is just, I mean, we have to cut the grass out around it. We're going to remove it so that the homeowner has, man, this thing's a mess. There's a bunch of roots growing down inside it. I mean, this thing is really a mess. So this is why we reinvented the pop-up emitter. We went ahead and designed a pop-up that has a turf restrictor plate so the grass can grow on the plate and not over the part that discharges. Now the grass roots are all growing down inside this and they got it completely clogged. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And hang on a second. You can't get inside these, by the way. It's a failed design. So we're just going to break it so that I can show you that it's plugged. All right. So you can see all the grass roots grew down in it. Because it couldn't pop up, it wouldn't let the leaves out either. So look at this. Look at this. All this is root. This is the most important part of any drain system, is the discharge end. 90% of all drain system failures happen right here at the discharge end. You have to be vigilant. Man, this is just... So they don't have a leaf filter. So of course, it's just full of organic material. I don't know. All I can do is just keep educating homeowners, because when you're having tens of thousands of dollars worth of foundation damage done to your house and you're losing family heirlooms from a flooded basement, all you have to do is just check the discharge end. Just a little bit of maintenance. As long as you have the knowledge, you're armed with the knowledge and the wisdom on how to take care of your discharge lines, homeowners can avoid these really costly problems. And this is just a huge inconvenience in life. When you suffer from a flooded basement, man, you feel violated. It's a horrible experience. So we're going to put in one of our pop-up emitters, and then we're going to add a leaf filter up at the house. A pop-up emitter with a turf restrictor plate, and one you can get your hand in, and then a leaf filter right here. So our solution was to have a pop-up that the grass could grow on, but it wouldn't grow over the discharge. Now it gives the homeowner plenty of time to cut the grass around the turf restrictor plate a couple times a year. That's all you need. This little one was buried. It didn't work. The water wasn't coming off the roof. It was a problem. We're going to replace it with a pop-up emitter with a turf restrictor plate. Also, I like being able to get in here. I can reach in here. If there's like tree buds or tree seeds down in the fitting, we can take care of it that way. Now, as far as this problem over here with this gutter adapter, and this just makes me crazy. This gutter adapter is horrible. Just horrible. Where the water just sprays right up and out. I'll show you what our response to that was, what our answer to that was. We came up with a gutter adapter that fits tight to the house, as you can see. Fits nice and tight to the house. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, you see this back? You see how long that funneling effect? Look at that. Not to slow the water down, to keep the velocity up. A lot of engineering and a lot of years of experience went into this part. This part will also filter out your leaves, and it also vents. When you chase water with air, the velocity is just crazy when you chase water with air. So when we vented it like this, our flow test went through the roof, how much water we were moving through these systems. And then of course, this is going to catch all the leaves, keep all those big organics out of your system. In the center of it, you can remove it if you want to push a garden hose through and just flush it out once a year for a peace of mind. And if I have to do a camera inspection, which we typically do not on any of our systems, but if, it's super easy to do. So this is a clean out, this is a vent, and this is a downspout adapter to 4-inch pipe. We also have it for 3-inch pipe and 3.5-inch pipe. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions regarding this video, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.